Okay, I got the sound working in Hellcats, which is awesome. So I'm going to... Should I try flight school again? Yeah, let's try flight school one more time. So now... Yep, here we go. Yep. Let me check the sound. Okay, this sounds pretty loud. Maybe turn that down a bit. Yeah, let's try that. Can't even hear my own voice. Hold on, let me turn down the sound. Maybe. Oops. Why? It's annoying. Okay, do 25. Okay, so it's plus on the numpad. I got the flaps down. Plus on the numpad. Let's do this. Whoa. Okay. 2 on the... Whoa. 2 on the numpad to... tab to switch the radar. And let's go for this guy on the... We're going to bring up the gear. Set the flaps down. Let's go for this guy first. It's interesting how the nose was coming down for a while. Ooh. There he is. Let's see if we can get a side shot. Yeah. Nope. So I'm looking at the radar to see how fast he's closing. Oh wow, that radar is really close. It's really hard to... Okay. I think the flaps help me turn faster, if I remember correctly. Okay, so this radar is way closer than I thought it was. So I'm going to think when it gets to that inner dot, I'm going to cut the power. The inner square. Just about there. Yeah, okay, let's cut the power. Now we're close range. And now we just want to see if we can get closer. How is that not hitting him? That's crazy. How did that not hit him? Lower the gear. Slow down. Come on. 140 knots. It's hard to aim with the keyboard. Let me try to use the mouse. Oh yeah, it's much easier with the mouse. So maybe use the keyboard for large movements and the mouse for smaller movements. Okay, I'll switch back to the numpad. Let's try to use the mouse. How am I doing on ammo? 75% ammo. 160 knots. No, 140 knots. Yeah, I'm not hitting the guy. Looking at the radar. Why am I not hitting this guy? Why am I not hitting him? Oh, shit. Almost just killed myself. Maybe they have, like, invincibility? Because I updated the version of the game. Maybe they switched how these guys work so they can't get shot down in training. Okay, let's try this. Whoops. Bring the nose down. Yeah, it's way smoother with the mouse. Oh, okay, so he can be killed. That was a very long shot, too. Oh, he's going down. Nice. Okay. Where's the other guy? That was way harder than I thought it would be to get him down. Okay, I see the shadow. Where's the guy? Is he higher? There he is. He's higher. Here. Slow down. Okay, I'm at 140 knots. Switch to the mouse for smoother control. Still a bit far. Getting a little bit close. Come on, dude. How's that not killing him? Just gonna do a little maneuver here. Losing altitude. Okay, I'll switch to the... There he is. Switch back to the mouse. Whoops. Smooth movements. Wow. Okay, so very generous with the hitbox there. Very generous with the hitbox. Okay, so let's go try a bombing run. So the way bombing runs work is you gain altitude. Let's bomb the aircraft carrier. Oops. Okay, so you want to gain altitude. If I remember correctly, I did a mission where I went up to like 10,000 feet. But we don't need to go that high. But yeah, what you want to do is keep gaining altitude. And then we're going to drop the gear. I don't think we need to drop flaps, but just the gear to slow ourselves down. We're going to line up for a straight 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 70%. Yeah? That looks like 50%. Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. No. I don't know. Anyway, where's the runway? We're gonna go this way. Gonna line up with the runway straight on. Where is it? Yeah. It's tricky. Tricky maneuver. Okay. Trying to get straight on with the runway and gain altitude. Okay. Okay, then what we're going to do is yeah, we're pretty much even. Okay. Yeah, looking at the shadow. How do I get back to the... How do I get straight on? God damn it. Okay. Need to review my... Okay, let's turn around. That was stupid. Okay. I was better at this before. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so what you want to do is gear out. And I think the higher you start, the easier it is. But okay, let's turn. Maybe also the flaps. I don't know. Okay. No, that's not quite right. Okay, you turn and you dive. Like this. And then you, when you're lined up, you just kind of like do this. And you pull out. Yeah. Got him. That's how you do it. Okay. What is that, a swimming thing? Diving board? Okay, I need to refresh my memory of how to... Oh, I have infinite bombs. Okay, that's good to know. Well, I want to come in for the landing. So, going to drop altitude. Turn my gear out. Going to check my wiki. Whoops. $3,000 feet. Okay. Just want to check what the key is for. Don't want to crash. Hellcats Over the Pacific. Look forward. V. Okay. There we go. 140 knots. Don't want to stall. Flaps down. Yeah, the tips in the manual said to stay at above 70 knots. Want to gain some altitude. Can't see the runway. Whoa, hold on. Losing too much speed. Can't see the runway, I'm too low. Okay, that's better. Get a little bit more altitude. Okay, here we go. This is respectable. Let's lose some speed. Lose some more speed. Lose some more speed. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty forgiving about landings in this game. Here we go. Oh, shit. Why? New mission? Okay. Okay, so it lets me choose if I want to. Alright. So, sound is working. I'm ready to play through all these missions and Leyte Gulf. I don't think I've ever played Leyte Gulf missions before. But I think maybe what I'll do next time is I'll read the tips in the associated file. Yeah.